What's up, my beautiful gente? Welcome back to another episode of Journey to Fit. I know it's been almost 2 weeks since my last episode, and I wanted to be real with y'all. These clips were filmed from those 2 weeks ago. But life just has been moving really fast. I've been busy creating, editing, and pushing out new content, and honestly, balancing it all out has been a challenge. I'm still figuring out my schedule with this new workload, so if the next few episodes seem a little irregular, that's why. It's a new ball to juggle, but I'm not gonna let it stop me. So, in the last episode, I was trying to just show up, fighting through inconsistencies and battling the urge to reset instead of moving forward. But this week, something shifted. I felt a momentum I hadn't experienced in a while. I started pushing myself again. Over the weekend, I doubled up on my workouts to catch up because I genuinely wanted to and I actually needed to. And yeah, having extra motivation helped with a photo shoot that Sunday and then spring break coming up. But that wasn't the only thing driving me. Something bigger clicked. It was the progress itself that became my very own motivation. And here's why that matters. Studies show that consistency is one of the most important factors in building lasting habits. Every time you show up, even when you don't feel like it, you reinforce that habit and makes it easier to keep going. On the flip side, skipping workouts can break that rhythm, making it harder to bounce back. And I'm feeling that difference. I'm stronger, my endurance is returning, and my weights are increasing. Seeing those results lit a fire in me. But here's the thing, motivation doesn't always come first. Many people think they must wait until they feel motivated to take action, but research says otherwise. Motivation often follows action, not vice versa. But showing up, even when I didn't feel like it, I started building momentum, and that momentum is what's driving me now. And if you think about it, it's like kind of like running. When you first start, it's really, really hard. It's just a drag, right? But as you go into probably the first quarter of the mile, even the first half, you start to feel that you can do it, and your body just automatically starts speeding up and starts feeling the momentum going. That's what you kind of have to think about when you're going to the gym. I'm also realizing something else. Balance is key. I can't just slam my foot on the gas and go full speed. That's how burnout happens. And I've been there before. It's easy to get excited and overdo it. But sustainability is the real goal. That's why I'm using my weekends to realign my workouts and give myself space to catch up if life gets hectic later on the week. Another thing that I also do to overcome this is I literally have to shift my mind to say, let's just try to get this one workout in for the day and let's push through it. And then in the afternoon when I don't feel like going, or I start fighting it, or I feel like, I could just skip it today, I literally just tell myself, just do this one workout. You can do it. And also pre-workout helps out a lot. So instead of pushing too hard and exhausting myself, I'm focusing on staying consistent, maintaining this momentum, and letting small wins fuel me forward. The real key isn't just getting motivated. It's knowing how to keep going when motivation fades, just like how I said earlier. If there's one thing I'm learning, building a fitness journey while balancing everything else isn't easy, but it's possible. Experts recommend batching tasks, content creation, workout sessions, or whatever you do in your life to maintain consistency without feeling overwhelmed. And that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what I did when I filmed this episode, or when I started filming the workouts for this episode. Literally, that's what I did. I batched it together because I'm like, I have to somehow maintain the workouts that I want to work out throughout the week. But if my week turns out to be hectic, like for example, right before spring break, I'm gonna have parent-teacher conferences, so that's gonna come up, and then I'm have to do translations. So I have to be prepared with myself, with being okay with, like, I'm gonna miss those days, but I'm gonna make them up later on in that week. And by batching that task, that allows me and gives me room to not feel like so much of a failure. It's a little bit more work, and you honestly have to have that self-motivation and self-reliance and self-accountability to be able to push yourself through. If not, I wouldn't recommend it. Just start off where you left off. But if you can, that's how you would batch a task. So here's my question for y'all. What's keeping you motivated this week? Are you feeling that shift yet? Please drop a comment and let's hold each other accountable. We're in this together, and let's keep it moving. Have a beautiful week, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.